Everyone's here.
Okay.
Everyone's here. Everyone's here.
Please head to the exam room. Okay. Which one? You want a shot? You're about to experience my best work ever. I'm very proud. Oh, you're heading home? Well, please take care. Okay. Which one? You want a shot? You're about to experience my best work ever. I'm very proud. Oh, you're heading home? Well, take care.
Yo. All right. All right, which one? Sounds good. All right, which one? Okay. You should be grateful. I guess that's fine. All right. You should be grateful. Which one? I guess that's fine. You should be grateful. I guess that's fine. Nice weather like this makes me want to go up into the... You should be grateful. All right. I guess that's fine. You should be grateful. 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 I guess that's fine. I guess that's fine. You should be grateful. I guess that's fine. Nice weather like this makes me want to go up to the... You should be grateful. I guess that's fine. You should be grateful. You should be grateful. You should be grateful. I guess that's fine. You should be grateful. I guess that's fine. You should be grateful. I guess that's fine. Come again.
Okay, let's get going. Okay. Whoa! Sorry. Okay, let's get going. Whoa! Sorry. Oh! Okay, let's get going. Whoa! Oh!
Ah, you're back.
Where have you been? Been searching all along, confessing while alone and on, without a clue, without a sign, without grasping it. The real question to be asked: where have I been? I'm a sharpshooter. Apples masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a sharpshooter. What else should I be? Please don't take off my mask, revealing dawn.
You got time right now? Next time, then.
Moments of calm, nothing left to be found. A mirror right in front of me is where I found an empty glass.
Please consider what I have to say. Good evening.
Tell me what's the truth you told. I need them next.
Let's give it our best effort again today. The most important thing is I... Hey. All right. Hmm? Well then, I'll see you again. Pretty bad, huh? Ahem.
Well, shall we begin?
Ooh, we can do this. Yep.
Ahem.
Hey.
Now, everyone. Now, everyone.
Ooh, we can do this. Ooh, we can do this. Hey, you.
Okay, class, let's get started.
Ooh, we can do this. we can do this! Nice!
Hey.
What should we do? Um... Yes. To be honest... Thank you! Now, shall we go? Congrats on surviving midterm.
I think I'm screwed for real this time.
Gathering everyone's opinions and immediately acting upon them in order to make that natural course of action.
Again?
More importantly, what's this you want to talk about?
You said that something was on your mind? The Medjed that I banned wasn't the real one.
Huh? Aren't you?
Oh, the guy who called himself Medjed after me isn't the one from the other day.
What do you mean?
The code written by that guy the other day is different from any of the past Medjed.
And...
A code is like your fingerprints. No matter how you try to disguise it, your own quirks appear in it. The one from the other day was all cut and pasted with no consistency. No skill at all.
But aren't there multiple people across the world that are part of Medjed? Couldn't it have been done by...
How do I put it? That code was so not done by anyone interested in cracking. At the very least, there's no way it was an official Medjed member.
So someone used the Medjed name to provoke the Phantom Thieves?
Could they have been doing it for fun? It was around the time our group started getting popular, so...
Wait a moment. What if it's the other way around? Perhaps they used the Medjed name to make the Phantom Thieves known.
What?
I actually thought the same as Makoto.
Why is that?
Know how I just said that code is like fingerprints? I found those same fingerprints somewhere
Where's that?
The Phantom Aficionado website. There were traces of it being illegally tampered with from the outside.
For real?
For summer vacation, the access counter was made to be much higher than the actual number. Same with the rankings, particularly the time when President Okumura ranked first.
So then, the one who provoked the group and the one who tampered with the site are this... I think I'm starting to see the big picture. Both Medjed's provocation and the tampering of the website brought attention to us as a result. On top of that, our reason for targeting Okumura was influenced by the public and the rankings. The perfect timing and the perfect target. If both of those had been set up...
It would all make sense.
So the culprit was planning to put the blame on us from the start? No way.
This is all hypothetical. We lack any hard evidence. But if all your deductions happen to be correct, that would mean we've been playing right into their hand for the past 2 months or so.
We gotta be overthinking things. I mean, we're talking both the rankings and Medjed. Everyone made a big deal about it. If this was all set up, then what kind of guy did we make an enemy of?
There's no point in getting anxious over speculation. Regardless, we'll be falsely charged at this rate, and with murder. We must overcome this.
But we don't even know who we're up against.
Hey, you think we're falling into another trap? Even at this very moment?
Yeah, this does... Even if this is the actions of a meticulous enemy, we need to find clues.
Me? I was told you recommended this reassignment yourself, sir. Why would you choose someone as inexperienced as my...
When the case of the Shujin principal was ruled a suicide, you thought to reopen it. And you proved its connection to the Phantom Thieves.
I'm honored, sir.
The Phantom Thieves issue is now a national crisis. Expectations are exceedingly high for us public prosecutors. Personnel and planning will be up to you on this case. I'd like you to oversee this operation. You've yet to give an answer. Will you accept the task of eradicating the Phantom Thief?
I will give it everything I have.
We'll have to prepare a higher position for you as well in the event that you succeed. I don't wish to apply extra pressure on you, but I assume you're odd naturally. Failure.
Of course, I will live up to your expectations.
That is all then.
I'm home.
Hi, sis. Should I warm up dinner for you?
No, it's okay.
How about a bath?
No need. I just came home to get a change of clothes.
Are you going...
I've been entrusted with a very important task.
You look awful, though.
As an adult, there will be times when you will accept an assignment for which failure is not tolerated. It's all over for me if I can't win this.
Still, if you were to collapse from exhaustion...
This is my one chance to get a promotion. I heard detectives have been coming to your school. That must make it hard to focus on your study. Don't worry, though. It will all be over.
What do you mean?
I'm going to catch the Phantom Thieves myself.
Is that the important task?
It's none of your concern.
Oh my god, Sis has her sights set on the Phantom Thieves, and on Shujin Academy in particular. This is bad.
It's somewhere. Damned Phantom Thieves. Hey.
Okay, quiet down. Well then, next up is Takamaki-san. You two will go together. Huh? Why? They'll probably have one of you wait out. That's how they've been doing it so far. Oh yeah. Those are the instructions the detectives. Just don't say more than is necessary and...
Take a seat.
We're sorry to take your time. This will be over quick. Let's see. Ah yes, you're the one currently under probation. It says here you had a dispute with Mr. Kamashi. You're more hot-blooded than you look. You spend time with quite an interesting group. Yusuke Kitagawa and The more friends, the better, right? I'm sorry to have taken your time. Oh, I almost forgot. There's just... Do you think the Phantom Thieves are associates? Don't worry. We're here to keep all of you safe, okay?
Thank you for your time.
Your responses will serve as great reference material. Takamaki-san is next. Could you ask her to come in?
I got so nervous, I almost stuttered a few times.
Seems we were all asked the same questions.
That's how they get you. They do that on purpose, then wait for someone to slip up.
I hope you didn't.
It was probably fine. Oh, I would have been done for if they saw how sweaty my hands were, though.
To think my name would come up as well.
Sounds like we can't take the police lightly either.
Hey, didn't you think that detective guy was scary? No way! I feel like he's gonna show up in my nightmares.
I'm sorry for all of this. That's not true, It's not as though I hadn't predicted this would happen. But now that it's become reality, I'm unsure of what to do. We need to make sure we don't draw suspicion, and work to clear our names. Right.
It ain't your fault, Makoto.
I'm gonna try to see how far along this investigation.
I'm worried about the police too, but as of now...
They were so popular too.
Haru, can I ask you to search your father's belongings for clues about a possible culprit? I know it may be tough. No, it's okay. Now isn't the time for me to look away. As for everyone else, you need to be cautious of how you spend your time at school. So, I've decided to have you 3 second years join me on the School Festival Executive Committee.
Why?
It will allow us to gather without drawing suspicion. Plus, trying to blend in will only do the opposite.
I agree. The more time I have to kill, the more time I'll spend worrying about all this stuff, no matter what happens. I don't want to regret my decision.
Don't jinx it!
It would be no surprise if they came directly to our homes for questioning. They showed up at your school after all. I should remain cautious.
For now, the best option is to stay on the defensive. But we won't make progress. Let's try and figure out who the real culprit is. Of course. Okay.
Yes. I have another suggestion. Call for the arrest of the Phantom Thieves, then mobilize the police. The rest will go as you mentioned. Still, I'm truly amazed at the atrocious methods you come up with.
What's going on?
Do you know this one?
This is it.
Correct.
Nice going!
All right. Damn it. We don't have time to be doing crap like this.
You don't need to keep mentioning it. We're doing...
Goro Akechi. This one too. Akechi.
They're mostly the same over here as well. Everyone's so eloquent when they can be anonymous. It's like they never accepted us to begin with. It would be nice if you did some work too, Ryuji-kun. Come on, leader. Can you tell him too? Aren't you taking this a little too lightly?
Whoa, look here.
Criminal profile? The acts of thievery committed by the Phantom Thieves are mere fakes. And their true goal is murder? Every heart they changed before Okumura was just a war...
So now they're accusing us of being a bunch of kill.
God, this is so effing stupid! Damn it!
We have the results. First place is Goro Akechi.
What?
What are you so surprised for? We've been mentioning him this...
Seriously? Not some singer or...
It's because of us that his popularity has skyrocketed.
We're the ones counting the results. Can't we just make him up? We don't have to get him.
People will figure that out. He won by a landslide.
I knew people would vote for him, but this is way more votes than I was expecting.
It would be best for us to avoid inviting such a clear danger upon ourselves. I'd like a little more time to think about who to... That reminds me. How was Futaba-chan doing? She seemed like she was looking into something on her own. Has she... It's not that I don't trust her, but... Even one clue would work wonders for us. I hope she finds some...
Hey.
In response to the police identifying the Phantom Thieves as primary suspects, Goro Akechi...
Even though my opinion has been met with criticism, I've held fast that, however, I believe the recent series of suspicious deaths is unrelated to their actions.
What? Akechi-san, you were the first to caution everyone about the Phantom Thief.
This doesn't change the fact that they are indeed That said, I would like to express that immediately linking them to this case is far too hasty. There are still many questions to be answered here. It feels as though there is more to this.
After this conference, Akechi-san announced he will be limiting his media appearances and...
I wonder why the sudden change. What are you staring at your phone like that for? Oh, are you going through a breakup? You're trying to show off. Don't get cocky, kid. By the way, you haven't been causing any trouble, have you? I heard the... I can't let you get away with that, you know. You're sure you're not getting involved in anything?
go. Yeah? Don't say stupid shit like that. Sorry. Hey.
All right.
Later.
All right.
Makoto, has Nijima-san told you anything about the investigation?
Well, it's possible I made some sort of mistake. Regardless, I thought over the matter of who we're going to invite for our school festival. I'm considering asking Akechi-kun.
For real? Weren't you talking about how you didn't want to draw date?
I understand, but without a powerful source of intel, we won't be able to and I can no longer rely on my sister for it. Wait, is this because of Akechi-kun? You're going to use him as your powerful source of intel? Bold move. I'm surprised to hear that suggestion coming from you, Makoto. Did you see his press conference yesterday? One of his comments defending the Phantom Thieves stood out to me. I think he said that knowing for certain that the Phantom Thieves would be watching.
Still, there will be so many other students at the school festival.
It's a gamble, and the odds are less than, but we can no longer afford to hesitate. What are your thoughts? I'm not, but we have to do this. Is everyone else okay?
I'm good. Whatever he says has got to be more reliable than what I've been able to come up with.
It would be reassuring to gain him as an ally, rather than simply a source of information.
Hold on, how are we even gonna get in touch with him? It's not like we got his contact info.
We have all the data from the PC of a public prosecutor. Finding his phone number?
Damn, you're real impressive.
But then, wouldn't he wonder how we acquired? I'll just say my sister had it. That isn't even technically a lie. Can you send me the number, Futaba? I'll contact him right away.
Gotta say, I'm really not big on the Sakechi deal.
Mao's no... Just think of him as a source of intel. He says, let me think about it.
Wait a sec. Didn't he say he wasn't gonna do any more stuff for the media?
That's likely why he's so hesitant.
What are we gonna do if he turns us down?
I'll keep trying. Maybe frustrating, but he's all we have at the moment. We're counting on you, Makoto. What shall we do?
Good evening.
Yes. What? Is this?
All right.
Oh, goodbye.
Hey.
Okay, class, let's get started. I need an answer.
All right. All right.
Welcome home. You're back awfully late. How has business been for you lately?
Take a look around. Is the Nijima lady doing well?
Unfortunately, we haven't seen each other lately. We had a difference of opinion.
What are your thoughts, Representative Shido?
It doesn't surprise me that people say our country is lethargic. And because they've targeted only prominent figures, our government leaders have been hesitant to act. I apologize for any concern they may have caused, and will henceforth search for an apt countermeasure.
That politician's really honorable. I like how quick he says he's gonna do everything.
This is an important undertaking, and one I intend to confront with every asset available to me. The selfish criminals enacting this, answering to the interests of the people as hastily as...
Man, this guy is admirable.
Rampant political scandals. We must resolve this problem. And I assure the people of this noble country that I will...
What are you standing there staring off into space? Yeah, standing here is my...
That politician is honest and carries an overwhelming amount of charisma. It feels like a trustworthy leader for Japan has finally come forward. Don't you think, boss?
Sorry, wasn't listening.
Criminals, Well, however, that is ignorant of their true nature. It may be somewhat of a stretch to say I'm on their side. Having said that, I won't deny that I empathize with them on some level. If this Okumura incident was not the Phantom Thieves, if they only changed the hearts of criminals, then even though they can't be considered innocent, perhaps my goals are not so different from theirs. I knew there was something special about you. Ever since the first time we met, I feel as though I could tell you anything during our conversation.
All right.
Oh, that reminds me. I've been invited to a panel at Shujin Academy, and... wait. I'm considering it such a good opportunity. I've decided to accept the offer. Thank you for the coffee. It was
Glad you liked it.
I'm happy I could see you. I'll be going now.
All right.
Wanna head back?
The festival seems to be a success.
There's definitely a lot more people.
Well, yeah.
There may be police officers in plainclothes, too. Actually, they probably are here. Acting like normal students is going to be important.
What do you normally do? Look around at the exhibit.
There's no rules. Remember when we went to the beach before? Why not go about it like that?
The school festival in name isn't supposed to be for... More importantly, it's possible that both your names have come up during the investigation.
A number of the teachers had been questioned before, and even we were interviewed the other day too.
Don't let your guard down too much. It's true that the initial members have...
All right.
Now. Shall we head off to the stands then? Oh, right. This is your first time at our school fest.
They're pretty good, from what I've heard.
I know a great one. This is the place.
Made takoyaki?
New customers! I'll show you all to your seats.
So, it's your class's stand.
It's still a refreshment stand, isn't it? It's like a deserted island here.
Well, I guess it's good. We heard a lot of rumors,
And it was all bullshit.
Here she comes. Act normal.
Who cares? There's nothing...
Welcome home. May I take your order?
Take my order? What happened to the maid atmosphere?
There are a lot of odd flavors.
Stick to a normal one. I bet
I'm so sorry. We sold our last normal one to the previous customer.
The hell? Well then, I'll have the mentai cheese taco.
I'm sorry.
Then how about...
We're currently out catching squid. It'll probably take another 5...
That doesn't...
Actually, we spent most of our budget on making the maid costumes look nice. We didn't put too much effort into the octopus.
Oh, I can see that!
Ryuji, you're making a scene. Then...
What? That would be the Russian takoyaki.
We'll have that.
This will take a little time.
Let's forget about the octopus.
On that note...
I've even heard conjecture that the principal was targeted for reasons like he knew too much.
I kept hearing about Goro Akechi's popular...
All thanks to the fan...
You know, did that Akechi guy agree to show up here because he believes we didn't kill him?
Or he may...
Oh, true. He didn't seem like he minded being pampered by the...
We plan on stealing intel, but we might fall into another trap. I'm gonna be bummed if that happens. We won't let that happen. Still, it doesn't change the fact that we don't know what Akechi-kun is planning.
Thank you for the win.
Ooh! Lies. I heard a microwave go off.
Well, it's not like I was expecting crispy taco. So, what makes this a...
Could there be jam in it as a secret ingredient?
Well, one of these is special.
One of them's obviously red. That's gotta be the one.
Dude, don't tell me the Russian part.
It's like going for the obvious one is manly.
Is that so?
Well, I'd prefer the most beautifully shaped one.
Oh, aren't you all going to eat? I think I'll go for this. Wait, is she on?
Do you want to go for the...
Ooh!
Oh,
The panel isn't until tomorrow.
I came to check out the venue. I can't make any mistakes since a lot of people will be present.
Someone's eager.
But people ended up recognizing me. Everyone bombarded me with questions. That's because you were sloppy. I grew tired of the baseless rumors they kept bringing up, so I'm going to have one of these. Let's just call this my performance fee.
But...
It's fine.
Eating it in one bite is a bad idea. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Hey, does he sound broken?
Well then, I'll...
Wow, he's really trying to hold it.
It's like he wants to get picked up for some commercial or something.
But did he truly come to This isn't good.
I know what you mean. I'm doing the same too. I need to do my best tomorrow. We need to somehow get him to be our source of intel. I'm gonna pull this off no matter what.
That Akechi got when he got here. Didn't he say that everyone's all he? Everyone?
You're just imagining.
Well then.
Where have you been? Been searching all along, confessing while alone and on, without a clue, without a sign, without grasping it. The real question to be asked: where have I been? I'm a sharpshooter at Ghost Masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a sharpshooter. What else should I be? Please don't take off my mask, revealing dawn. Moments of calm, nothing left to be found. A mirror right in front of me.
Nice.
Where I found an empty glass, reflecting that's a tree. It's telling worse than truth.
Well then, we will now begin today's panel.
is Goro Akechi.
I feel kind of bad considering how many people have gathered. I'm sure you all would have been happier to have a singer or a mascot appear, wouldn't you say?
We'd appreciate if you could tell us about your experiences with the notorious Phantom Thieves. It'd be wonderful if you could let us hear more about your actual investigative process.
I'm not used to being the one interrogated, so please go easy on me.
How much do you think he knows?
He talks about the Phantom Thieves are dangerous, yet he says they haven't committed any murders. Either he has an idea who the true culprit is, or he has uncovered the identities of the Phantom Thieves.
Come on, Makoto.
As much as you're allowed to say, would you tell us how far along your investigation is on them?
Getting right to the point, I see. Well, if it's as much as I'm allowed to say, then everything on TV and the internet is all of it. We don't have any leads yet, and the methods behind their crimes are still unclear.
I see. Even with this country's power, arresting them is proving to be difficult. Is that the case?
I wouldn't phrase it that way, but, well, something like that.
Thank you for answering that question. By the way, it seems you've denied a correlation between the Phantom Thieves and the murders. Why the sudden change? How are you so positive that they haven't committed murder?
Aren't you a little too comfortable interrogating people? Why, it's as if you're a prosecutor.
Excuse me. This is something I've personally been interested in, so I couldn't help it. But won't you tell us? What reason is there that you'd claim their innocence?
Mako-chan's really pressing for an answer.
She's pelting him with questions.
Every person whose heart they changed have truly been criminals, including Okumura. Why then was he the only one who needed to be killed?
Why is that?
I must admit, I couldn't deduce a reason. That's why I believe that case should be thought of as if a different party is responsible. And if the Phantom Thieves are the ones I know of, I can't possibly imagine they would kill anyone.
Your comment just now. Does this...
Oh, no. But I have my own conclusions about the true identities of the Phantom Thieves.
He's gotta be bluffing.
Pipe down! He's lying.
But if it's the truth...
You're not going to ask me?
It may have repercussions on the investigation.
It's only my personal opinion, so announcing that here wouldn't pose a problem. However, there is a possibility that everyone present will hear the truth before the police.
The truth?
What's he planning on? That's quite the confidence. If you're so certain, then very well. I'd like to ask you then. Who do you think the Phantom...
That...
No. There's no way he could have any evidence.
They're people you all know quite well. It's mine. I apologize for the interruption, but would you mind if I step away for about...
I'm terribly sorry, We'll resume the panel in...
Please don't troll me online for this interruption, okay?
Is there a room I may use?
There's the PE faculty.
I want you to come too. Your friends from yesterday are here, aren't they? Can you bring them?
Did you set this up?
We only have 10 minutes, you know.
What do you want to talk about?
That's gotta be shopped!
I have video footage too. Please, let's not feign ignorance. All of you can go to that other world too, yes? Wouldn't all of you know more about it than me? I also know that when you traverse over there, your appearance changes as well. It's because of those mysterious powers, isn't it? I found out about that world about a month ago. This had been installed onto my phone without my knowledge. Dude, it's the nav. When the app activated on its own, the scenery around me suddenly changed. Quite frankly, I still can't believe it myself. But from the look of these photos, all of you seem quite used to it.
We've been listening to you blab on for a while now, but cut the delusional...
All of you are acting as phantom thieves in the metaverse. I can say so with conviction because I have the same power. So, you admit... In all honesty, I've been curious about you since the time of the Madarame case. But to think it would end up like this...
We didn't kill anyone!
I believe that as well.
How can you be so
Because I saw another.
For real?
Who was it?
I couldn't identify his face. Actually, when I took these photos, that's when I saw someone else moving about, besides all of you. He shot at me the moment he noticed me.
That's who killed President Okumura?
Most likely. At the very least, I was almost killed by him. I can't die here. I need to determine the truth. When those thoughts overcame me, I awakened to that power.
This guy has a persona
This cat. I swear, it just...
Morgana, our teammate who taught us about the
Really? This is unbelievable. But it is true that you know things that I don't. Say, Morgana, were you also the one who instructed them on how to change people's hearts? I experienced that world too.
We go in the metaverse, we call them palaces, to steal the core of their desires. And those whose treasure has been stolen have a change of heart.
Ah. There's certainly no way anyone could figure out such an MO.
Anyways, back to what you were talking...
Although I don't... Someone else is behind. However, the police have decided that the Phantom Thieves did it. They'll arrest you at the...
They're going...
I can't overlook such a... Which is precisely why I want us to strike a deal.
A deal?
I would like you to cooperate with me on...
And if we decline?
Then I think I'll have to inform the police about all of you.
This ain't no deal, it's
Say what you will. This is the method that I believe is the justice I uphold will not tolerate criminals who kill people at their leisure.
Justice.
You've heard that Sai-san is the one spearheading the investigation about you Phantom Thieves. The higher-ups are concerned only with They want to capture the culprits, but those are the ones who are putting pressure on Sai-san. I can only imagine her impatience.
What of evidence that we did it? How do they intend on proving it?
Even if there's no objective explanation to the method, it's over once causality is established. Sai-san can't make rational judgments at the moment. If she were to be cornered, well, she may even make up a confession.
Make it up?
So, they're gonna make it all our fault? Just because they feel like it?
We haven't killed anyone, though! And we're still going to be arrested.
You'll be found guilty if you're caught. And it will be treated as a very serious...
Bullshit! None of that makes any sense!
Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do alone anymore to stop the flow of things.
And that's why you want our co-op.
Yes. That said, I ask that...
What should we do about Akechi-san's proposal?
I see. Well, considering this is you we're talking about, I believe you'll come to a favorable All right. I'm glad we could talk. It's been a while since I've been able to spend such a meaningful time like this. I look forward to your answer. It was definitely worth coming today, for various reasons. We should be getting back. About that, I'm sorry. Would it be acceptable if we ended the panel here? The reason why you called for me in the first place was because you wanted intel, correct? My business is concluded as well.
I'll deal with it somehow.
Damn it! He had complete control over us!
Hey, they're go-
I'm sorry about the sudden break. An urgent task came in. So, I truly apologize, but I'll have to end things here today.
To make up for the time that was planned for this panel, the Rakugo Research Club will instead be...
I can't say anything in detail regarding the Phantom Thieves, but I feel another great stride will occur again. I hope you all continue to pay attention to what happens.
Let's have a big round of applause for today's guest, Goro Akechi.
Was that really our best course of action?
He totally used Makoto's suggestion against us.
Indeed. We intended to get intel out of him, but to think it would play out like this.
So what? We'll just accept his deal?
He's got evidence on us. We really don't have a choice.
Damn it! What are we gonna do?
Calm down, Ryuji.
How am I supposed to calm down?
What's done is done. We'll have to cool our heads and think more on this. We must make up our minds by the time he
We need to give this a lot of thought. We need to give this...
Similar occurrences followed in succession, although things have quieted down. Furthermore, new information is he had received a calling card from the Phantom Thieves.
Why did Futaba have something like this?
If a calling card was delivered, we can... If so, those occurrences back in spring can be attributed to them as well. Moreover...
I knew it. She's... Oh, God.
The post-festival party is about to begin in the gymnasium.
All right, that was a great performance by the dance club. Everybody give them another round of applause.
I'm sorry. I can't stop thinking about what it It's so frustrating being unable...
And now, round of applause.
Preparing? I never knew we had such an event.
All right, who has something to say? No?
Oh, he's going to choose?
How about that fluffy-haired girl over there?
Huh? Is he... looking this...
Well then, come on up.
He's talking to me. Oh.
Come! Everyone's waiting!
Well, I'm...
And your name is? Wait, I'm sure you're, my, deepest apology.
Oh, please don't.
So, do you have anything you'd like to...
Something to share. I have too many things.
Do you think the fan...
Huh?
Oh?
Man, he's going in for the kill.
I mean, they are, your father's killers. We're all dying to know what Akechi-kun was going to say about their true identities. So, are they from Shujin?
Well...
Huh? Like a hot knife through butter. A proposal cuts the...
Wow, way to go!
I think it was him. So, Kumura-san?
That wasn't what we were talking about.
My, jeez, is this a hot scoop? But I'm a gentleman. It hurts my heart to bully such a sweet girl. Well, did you all enjoy our blushing beauty? Thank you very much, Okumura-san.
Just when it was getting interesting. Do your job.
The post-festival party is finally over. It turned out to be more like an interview party, huh? I still can't believe you said that. Huh? Right. At any rate, I'm not sure what I would have done with... Thank you for... You're a mysterious person. I think the two of us will get along quite well in the... Just kidding. Who knows what may lie ahead? For now, I'm worried about what happened with Akechi-kun. But I have to say, my first post-festival party was quite fun. Though, Here, I'd like you to have this... Now then... Hmm?
The mass media has been causing quite a commotion lately. No countermeasure for the Phantom Thieves. The sorry state of the police. They're saying whatever they want. So, how's the investigation progressing? Any clues yet?
Nothing that leads to a firm conviction yet.
What's going on here? And I thought I told you that failure won't be tolerated. Well, if things continue at this rate, never mind a promotion. We'd have to let you go entirely.
But sir...
I had high expectations for you, but we may need to reform the operation as well.
Please, let me see this through to the end. This case is something that I've always...
I know that you've been at this for a while now, even before the police spared us the staff for it. If you can manage an arrest, I've made special arrangements so that you can question them personally. That's what you want. The leadership of this country is about to change. I'll make myself clear.
I understand.
You're allowed to take some bold measures if you need to. We need good... Oh, one more thing. If the unexpected happens to occur, contact me immediately.
To you, sir?
I said that failure isn't an option, didn't I? Yes. Everything is proceeding as planned.
We're home. Sojiro?
I was cleaning up and found this. This is a calling card, right? I read about it online, too.
You went into my room without my permission?
I'll apologize as much as you want later. So, what is this?
That's...
Is it something to get flustered over? I knew it. This isn't so... Why aren't you saying anything?
Why did you keep it? I mean, it was...
Explain.
Explain.
Is it something that you can't explain?
Hey, if this keeps...
You will. I'll get right to the point. Is this a real one? Was a... well... How about it?
Ever since I was trapped in a labyrinth of... I knew I had to leave it.
Futaba. Here, I can at least listen to what you have to say.
The Phantom Thieves saved me. It's the same as Mom's research.
Wakaba's research about altering one's cognition. Really? When she said she was going to go to the beach out of nowhere, and even the doctors had thrown in the towel. At first, I just chalked it up as other kids being a better support for you than any adult. But as I kept watching the tabloid shows here, day in and day out, I thought your case kind of seemed similar to what these Phantom Thieves were doing.
Wow.
I'm still your guardian, you know. I'd never overlook such a drastic change in your behavior.
Sojiro.
But to think that Wakaba's research and the Phantom Thieves changing hearts were Back in the day, my job was to be the bridge between the country and the lab that Wakaba worked at. It's around that time that I got to know her. She said something odd when we were out drinking, that she might soon die in an odd way. Who wouldn't take that as a joke? I just laughed it off. But it happened exactly as she said. If anything were to happen to you, I'd feel like I let her down. There's something I want to ask you. Judging from your attitude, you knew about this calling. You should have known that Futaba had a change of heart through the Phantom. Is there a connection between the first incident of a change of heart, the kid who brought that painting here was a pupil of that artist who had it, and then there's these scandals always... These people are called criminals, but why did you introduce such dangerous people to Futaba?
That's not true. I asked them. That's why he saved me. He stole...
Asked? Wait, are you saying that he's the one who... So, he's not connected with the Phantom Thieves, but is one himself? You're pulling my leg, aren't you? Are you serious? You really are a Phantom Thief?
Soji...
So, basically, I've been sheltering a Phantom Thief for the last 6 months. And on top of that, what the hell?
I want to find the culprit who killed my mom.
Wait,
She was killed.
Stop this!
Why won't you believe me? Are you the same as... Didn't you know already? The way Mom died wasn't... Didn't you notice that her research was stolen by... Soji...
When she passed away, it was awfully fishy. But what could I do? All I was able to do was run from it all. And the outcome of that... Also, the reason I took custody of you was... me trying to selfishly atone for... It's basically my fault that you got burdened with all this crap.
It's not your fault, Sojiro.
I acted all big, lectured, and in the end, I'm the one being consoled. I'm hopeless. And a laughingstock, aren't I?
I mean, why would you be at fault, Sojiro? It's obviously the one who killed Mom.
I see. Don't worry. Even if you are the real Phantom Thieves, I have no intention of report. I mean, who would believe such a... Unless they catch you red-handed, it's impossible to explain that you're the Phantom Thief. Let me just say one thing. Immediately back out of a fight that you can't win. Don't you get it? If, by chance, you pissed off the same guys that... then they're not someone that kids like you can deal with. Listen to reason, all right? We're done talking. Let's eat. I'm so hungry because I raised my voice.
At least we avoided... Still, we should tell the others about what just happened. Oh, I'm tired.
should write something.
Sorry. Come on. Hey! Well then. Come on. Well then.
That concludes the speech given by Representative Masayoshi Shido. We now resume our cover. The police have decided to reward anyone with information leading.
Look.
Those who provide information will be offered a reward of 30 million yen. And considering the high reward money will be supplied by the police and the families of the victims. Further,
If I report you to the police and they arrest you, I supposedly get 30 million yen? I hope you understand the situation you're in. Even people who didn't have an interest before will be on the lookout for the Phantom Thief, and it'll happen every day. Even... Why did this happen? I see. Well, I'm sorry I didn't realize it. It's also my responsibility. All I can do now is give you shelter. Just don't become desperate and do something reckless, all right? I won't sell you out. As long as you're here...
I feel bad about what we've done to the chief.
Did you see that reward? Perhaps we put too much pressure on them. With this, the Phantom Thieves have been... That will be when their curtain falls.
Hey, great! We're wanted now. And the reward's 30 million yen? What is this, a comic book? It feels so unrealistic, I can't help but laugh.
We're finally being treated as actual criminals.
I'm positive now. Remember all of those what-ifs I mentioned before? All of this was truly set up. How President Okumura ranked first, the Fad before that, even Medjed. It was all to make the Phantom Thieves famous. On top of that, We were lured to target Okumura. The enemy are the people. No. Wasn't that the case with Kamoshida, too? Considering what happened with the rankings, only the previous target would have been used to lure us.
What a cheap trick to use.
Cheap. There's the fake Medjed and the site's altercation. They might have even engineered the fat around us. so much time. Perhaps they intend to place.
That's why I said we shouldn't jump it.
What, so this is my fault? And there was that thing with Haru at the time.
I'm sorry. This was all because I one-sidedly decided that my father was a criminal. All I could think about was my fiancé. Haru?
It's not Haru's fault.
Damn it! This is bullshit! Ah!
Ryuji, taking out your frustration on things doesn't help anyone.
Hey, why did we lose? What did we do wrong?
It's probably because
Agreed. 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 At the time, we only cared about the opinion of...
Yeah, that really is it. I was so caught up in making a name for... I'm such an idiot! I became a phantom thief because I hated those same kinds of adults!
To think we had begun clinging onto fame and a place to belong that our eyes had...
We were meant to be the righteous phantom thieves. I'm so irritated with myself. Makoto.
Damn it! I know that we've been set up, and that I was a complete idiot too! But still, of course I want to do something about this!
Yeah. We'll be in deep water. However, we have no idea who we're up against, and whether they're an individual or an organization.
Furthermore, they must be in a position of power, or have powerful backers if they can go so far.
Are we really a match for this?
Should we... I mean, things might get worse for everyone.
Hey, what should we do?
Yeah, running away with our tails between our legs is exactly what they want. That's the same as dumping our aesthetics again, because we only care about our hot...
I see. I take back what I just said. I can't let it end. Absolutely not like this. Looks like we're settled on what we want to do. All that's left... Yeah.
Yo. Huh? Then again... See ya!
Been searching all along, complacent while alone.
Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Searching all along,
An issue in which criminals do whatever they want under the name of justice cannot be left alone. Only now does the government speak of taking countermeasures. But their actions are too little, too late. The government as it stands has been left behind the times. It is obsolete. If this is a ship that's bound to a rotting dock and destined to sink, we might as well destroy it once. Let us end this chaos through my hands and yours.
He's a politician of the ruling party, isn't he?
I heard they're splitting up to form a new party, so an election might come before the year's end.
I'm gonna vote this time for sure. This man has my support.
You haven't voted until now? That's problematic as a member of society, you know.
Politics just never interested me before. But this politician seems pretty amazing. He's passionate and thinks of the future. I'm definitely voting for him.
Well, I suppose that makes sense, since the other politician seems so unreliable.
When you say that you want us to cooperate with you, what exactly do you intend us to do?
That's a good question. But might I have a cup of coffee first?
Quit effing around!
Please keep this short.
There's a bounty for information in addition to the arrest warrant. Those are... I'm referring to Sai-san's actions. I assume all of you are at your wits. She must be considerably vexed if she's gone that...
The police have nothing on us. There's no way they can make an arrest.
True. I'm the only one who's ascertained your true identity. However, the groundwork for fabricating testimonies and concocting a culprit.
We don't care about that self-gratification. Get on with it.
I'll be blunt. I'm thinking of triggering a change of heart in Sai-san. I've already discovered that she has a palace.
Huh? Really?
Is this to prevent the investigation agency's reckless?
Precisely.
Still, there's no need to change her heart, just...
Indeed. It's hard to believe that a single person can fabricate all that.
Unfortunately, that's not... What if I told you that those around her would turn a blind eye to false evidence?
You saying the police would do such a thing?
It seems they're more trusted than I thought. Their priority is settling the situation. They don't care who the supposed culprit is.
No!
They're completely rotten!
My objective is to find... However, the current situation is extreme.
If worst comes to worst, someone unrelated will be set up as the culprit.
Our only solution to this is to make Sai-san come to her senses. If she's in her right mind, she can stop this situation. Her sense of justice will...
So that's why...
The truth will be covered up. And an innocent civilian's life will be destroyed. I can't allow such a thing to happen.
I mean...
And changing Sai-san's heart will be to protect her as well.
How do you...
If the true culprit were to learn that she's responsible for the investigation, what would happen? I'm certain they'll aim for her life. She's the perfect target to place blame on the fan... So how about it? Will you agree?
Even though you're particular about being just, you're willing to get your hands dirty?
It can't be helped in order to ascertain the truth. There is also one more merit in changing sides. It will become a warning to not mess with us. They can't go public if someone in the investigation has a change of heart. It'd show their corruption. All that's left from there is for me to discover the identity of the true culprit.
What do you mean? You're gonna tell us to announce our disbandment once the real culprit is arrested.
As expected from a Nijima. So, what do you say? I don't think it's a bad deal for either of us.
Makoto, what's your take on all this?
It's a well-made plan. It even takes putting an end to our team into consideration.
I'm flattered to hear that.
Why are you willing to do all this, Akechi-kun? Why do you seek justice?
Because of sickening human beings. Yes. My contempt for such people drives my sense of justice. It isn't some grand reason like society's sake or some law. It's simply an absurd grudge.
Dude.
You know, doesn't he I can't really explain it, but I guess it's how some disgusting adult.
We're similar, Maybe that's why I thought that I could ask this of you. Won't you cooperate with me on the mission to change Sai-san's heart? Thanks. This mission can't succeed without your cooperation.
The Phantom Thieves will be disbanded, and everything will work out. I pray it does.
Mako-chan. I'm okay. I never brought it up until now, but because I wanted to change my sister's heart. I've also known for quite some time that she has a palace.
Why didn't you?
It was too selfish of a reason. Though I was too scared to look any further into it on my own.
Why don't we try going there now to scope the place out? A lot of this will be new to me, so I'd like to get myself accustomed to it too.
I'm sorry, I actually...
I see.
Will you tell your sister about this? Of course not.
You seem awfully evasive today. Is something the matter?
I just can't make time today.
Let's call it a day then, and resume this tomorrow.
I'm sorry, everyone. Wasn't Makoto acting a bit weird? Well, I guess... Regardless, it all starts tomorrow.
Palace? Not only that, Goro Akechi? Then the Phantom Thieves targeted me as per his advice? And he had already experienced the metaverse by the time of the Okumura case? That can't be. I mean, he never said a word. Although, his attitude did change suddenly around that time. Akechi-kun kept quiet about the most important details, and my own sister may be a Phantom Thief? If this is all true, I'm appalled as the commander of this operation. I alone was kept in the dark. So you became convinced of another's existence through the 2 mental shutdown cases. And if you were apprehended while falsely accused of those crimes, that villain would still be loose. That's why you targeted me? Not for your own preservation? That does make sense. If you simply wanted to evade capture, triggering my change of heart wouldn't guarantee anything. Your actions as Phantom Thieves would still be met with hostility. If this villain does exist and is setting up your group, I would be targeted next. Did Makoto come up with that speculation? Hey! You need to keep your focus. It seems you're completely worn out, but the look on your face isn't one of defeat. Why is that? I'm amazed. It seems you can... When you were arrested, a man at the scene told you that you were sold out, correct? Those words normally hint at the existence of a traitor. However, if your story till now is true... It's frustrating to admit, but at a certain point... No, most likely from the start. I was a mere puppet. Someone set up only to bear responsibility later. Someone intended your arrest, and the minimal staff directly involved were in their pocket. And if that's the case, true integrity would side with you.
All right.
No, I'm jumping to conclusions. I don't believe your story yet. There's something I need to confirm with you. Was a change of heart triggered in me? What happened in the time between entering my palace and your arrest? Tell me everything.
What's this favor you need? It's lit.
We'll be going to Nijima's palace, so I want to look into her. Things like her work ethic and relationships. Those would help us come up with countermeasures and...
I can look up more, you know. Stuff like her repertoire of underwear.
A girl shouldn't say things like... You tell her too!
Well, like her history with men.
You're Phantom Thief! Ahem. Also, I may be overthinking it, but... Ow!
Same as always.
Let me finish! So this is the courthouse. You can tell it's a revolting building just by looking at it. Let's hurry up and get started. Akechi, what did you find out?
I rarely get to see Sai-san directly, but I figured out her course of action. On the 20th, an investigation will likely be done at Shujin Academy, as well as the Sakura residence.
Then that means our time limit is November 20th.
But this should be a substantially forced operation. I doubt it'll take place before the 20th.
We'll take your word. For now, we need to focus on infiltrating her palace.
I concur. And we should probably get... After all, people like us standing around here is quite unnatural. Well then?
That's...
Huh? What about my smart...
This is the model I wanted! I'm so sorry. Until recently...
It's okay. Sai-san told me the gist.
Oh, right. Akechi-kun, it may be best if you exchange contact info with everyone, too.
That's true.
Ooh. I'll send everyone's contacts to you.
Thanks. Well then, I hope we get along. I'll do my best.
All right.
You've got a good personality and good looks? Talk about cheating.
She's praising you, I believe.
Then shall we get started?
We need to figure out what Makoto Sis thinks this courthouse.
I often hear her call it a place of competition in which she must always win.
A competition, huh? That sounds like...
It'd be unbearable if we were put on trial. Although, a competition means...
Then perhaps a stadium?
There are other competitions besides fight...
Gambling, then!
How about a racetrack?
We played cards during...
What else is there? It must be a casino.
Candidate found.
I definitely see Sai-san in you.
Well, it's time we head in.
Beginning navigation.
Head right past there and keep a low profile.
That's it, huh? What's going on here?
We are looking at the courthouse, aren't we?
Seems like it.
Let's go. Right.
Courthouse is a casino.
Everywhere else seems to be a normal cityscape.
Isn't that...
The police station, yes. I didn't know that the station and the courthouse were next to each other.
Our attire hasn't changed. That must mean we aren't considered threats or hostiles yet.
Right. Areas outside her courthouse palace must not be worthy of her attention. Wait, I always look like this. I'm special. Besides, I can't do anything in my cat form. The police station's also part of her work area, though, whenever arrests are made for her cases. I've brought her food and belongings when she was sent on loan to the police.
We got no business with the cops, right? This might be the metaverse. I don't want to go in a station.
That reminds me. He'll need a code name too.
Codename?
Phantom thieves can't go around using the real names, right?
Just for reference, what is everyone else's?
Skull.
Mine's Fox.
We pretty much decided on them with how...
What is it, Haru? Oh!
Then perhaps Karasu will be best for me. You know, like a raven.
Are your clothes all black or something?
The reverse, actually. If our codenames are to hide our identities, wouldn't that be better?
Karasu. He'd be the only Japanese-sounding one. Why not go with Crow instead?
All right. From here on out?
Got it.
Now then, let's head into the courthouse. Now then.
Do you have a moment? Oh? That settles it. Somewhere.
Wait!
See it.
Okay.
Oh?
See. Oh.
But...
Hey. Come on, let's go.
Indeed. That's it. That's it. Do you have a moment? What?
I see.
Well then, let us begin. Don't worry, you can leave this one to me. Take them down, Robin Hood! My skills exceed yours! Robin Hood!
Crow's got some moves!
Persona! Not that. Persona! Let's see. You're mine. Screw you!
I leveled up.
You got it.
You're right.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Been searching all along, confessing while I know without a clue, without a sign, without grasping it. The real question to be asked: where have I been? I'm a sharpshooter.